Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Isaac Williams. Good morning. You're Isaac Jerome Williams.
Yes, sir.
You're looking good. I don't see suspenders much anymore, but sometimes I could use them to hold my pants up.
Yeah.
Sometimes called braces. Anyway, you also got a ticket for
Yes,
no
sir.
insurance, like Miss Keckler. No insurance and a registration plate violation, the very two things I was talking about. Do you have insurance now?
I do. Yep.
You have it with you? All right, hold on to that. In a minute, I'm gonna have Mr. Stickley, the chief public defender, go down and show your proofs of insurance. What they would normally do is reduce it to no proof of insurance. That's a civil infraction. It's not even a crime, but it does carry $150 fine rather than $325 fine. You understand?
Yep.
What do you do up in Portage?
So I'm a union carpenter. So I just live in Portage, but recently I've been in Detroit working, and I just came down to Constantine to work on the wastewater treatment plant. And when I was on lunch break, that's when I got pulled over.
All right, well, okay, let's get this squared away. Did you get your registration plate?
I didn't. I did get insurance. A day after I got pulled over, my engine blew. So I didn't get a chance to get down to Secretary of State and get it registered because I'm not exactly sure what's going to
So
happen.
you have a different car now?
Not yet. No, currently I actually drove my mom's car here today.
The world needs more union carpenters.
Yeah.
You're probably very busy. All right, have a seat and we'll get your proof here in a minute.
Okay.
And Mr. Stickley will go see what's what. And I mentioned this yesterday. I do appreciate the prosecutors trying to help us with this. Saves everybody having to drive back here all over again. Oh, it's Javan, not Haven. Javan Bender. No license ever acquired. Good morning, sir.
It actually is Haven.
What?
It's Haven.
It's Haven?
Yes, sir.
All right, Haven. All right, got it. People's names are important and I often mispronounce them. So sometimes I'll just have them say it for me. So thank you. Mr. Bender, you came in a little late, but you've been hearing what I've been saying about unpaid tickets and that sort of thing.
Yes, sir.
You don't owe me any money. You're from Elkhart, so let's see what we got here. You got a ticket in Constantine. By a deputy sheriff for no license ever applied, driving a 2023 Hyundai. They do this often with out-of-state people. This is not exactly driving suspended. It's kind of in the same category, but it's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. There's some issues with your either Indiana or Illinois license, but it shows that you have no license. So the normal fine for this is $100 and $125 in costs. As I said, it is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. How do you plead to that charge?
I'm having no license in Indiana,
Yeah.
no contest.
All right, well, let's talk about no contest. By pleading no contest, you don't admit what happened. but you also don't deny what happened, and you would allow or accept that a conviction would enter. If you plead no contest, I'm gonna give you a fine of $225, and I'll give you 30 days to pay it. Is that really what you wish to do? You can plead not guilty, or you can plead guilty. If you plead no contest, it's admitting it, accepting responsibility for it, I guess. But it will show as a conviction and go on your driving record as a no ops ever acquired.
Right. I mean, I don't have any Indiana. I don't have a Michigan license. I
Or
never
an
have.
Indiana license.
I got an Illinois that I'm going through some stuff with,
But I think your Illinois license is revoked.
it's suspended for child support purposes.
Oh, I hate that kind.
And I'm actually off child support, so I don't understand that either. I'm going through that back and forth. In Illinois, going through that right now.
So are you trying to get your Illinois license squared away?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna ask you a $24,000 question. How'd you get here?
My girl brought me.
All right, where's she?
She gonna come back, get me when I call her. She went to get some breakfast.
Well, if you drove here, just tell me.
No, I didn't drive.
All right, let's make sure you didn't drive here. You drove here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I knew you did. Don't drive. Your freaking license is suspended. So here's how it's gonna go. We'll let you drive away from here, and then we'll pull you over between here and Three Rivers. They'll impound your car. They'll take you to jail for driving with a suspended license. So you're driving here and your license is suspended and you're charged with driving suspended. So if you want to just keep hitting yourself in the head with a hammer because it feels so good when you stop, that's what I would suggest. So you're gonna need to call somebody to come get you that has a license. So the question here is, do you wish to plead guilty or not guilty? Or if you plead no contest, I'm gonna give you the fine. The other option is to adjourn this to see if you can get your Illinois license cleared.
Okay.
Are you willing to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and don't lie to the judge. You're standing there looking me right in the face. It hurts my feelings.
Apologize for that.
Plus you're foolish. I'll just let you drive away and then your car will get impounded in Three Rivers. It'll cost you $800 to get it out. You'll go to jail. You have to post a bond. Stop driving. You're just making it worse, especially driving to court and then lying about it. Have your girl drive you here next time. Plus you were late, but that wasn't bad. You came all the way from Elkhart. I'm not a big fan of driving suspended for child support. It's counterproductive. It means you can't drive to work to get a job to pay your child support. So again, it wasn't my idea. The state legislature does it. They do it in Michigan too. I don't mind suspending people for not paying their tickets. It gets them to pay their tickets. But to suspend people for not paying their child support, I've never been a fan of that. Defendant intends, what county you have to deal with in Illinois?
Sangamon County.
Well, it's better than Cook County, trying to sort stuff out.
Oh, yeah, much better than Cook County.
Well, Cook County is just so big, everything is a hassle, going to the post office, going to the Secretary of State, jury duty. It's just more cumbersome than it is in a little place like this. Now, it's gonna take you a while, because somebody's gonna have to come all the way here from Elkhart or somewhere to get you. But I don't want you to drive away from here, because I don't want all those bad things to happen. And people feel they're between a rock and a hard place. I got a ticket, I gotta go to court. I understand that part of it, but it means you're just gonna keep right on driving. I'm gonna continue this to April 24th at 8:30. Bring proof of lift of suspension. I'm serious. Don't get more of these. You'll never get this undone. It'll be Thursday, April 24th. License reconciliation day. I think at 9 o'clock because you're coming from Elkhart.
Appreciate that.
Bring proof of license. Now, you might not have a license, but at least if you get the suspension lifted, the prosecutor should give you some consideration for this. So you go out and call somebody to come pick you up unless you want your car to go to impound.
So you I appreciate it.
Okay. All right, we got some other people coming in late. Let's see what we got. Chad Deli. Yeah, come on up. Mr. Deli, you're a little late, but you got the same ticket as several other people got today, no insurance. Do you have insurance now?
I do.
Do you have it with you?
Yeah, it's on my phone though.
All right.
I don't have a paper form yet.
If you pull it up.
That's really all we want is everybody to get their insurance.
I ended up paying the wrong insurance. I paid her grandma's insurance. They used to have the same insurance and I didn't know we switched.
Okay.
So I paid hers and I was just like, okay, well, they didn't want to refund me my money. And so I was just like, okay, next week. And I started a job and I was going to pay it that Friday. Literally, right before I got pulled over, I was going to go home and get insurance and everything in the
All
car.
right, well, you got it now. So there's 3 cases. Mr. Stickley's gonna go over for us.
She sent it to me in a PDF.
While we're waiting, I explained this a little bit. Each of you got charged with no insurance. The prosecutor has the discretion, the court doesn't, but the prosecutor does, to amend the charge to no proof of insurance. No proof of insurance is a civil infraction. It's punishable by a fine only. It's not even a crime, but it does carry a $150 fine. So my hope is that the prosecutor will reduce these. I'm going to give you each a fine and some time to pay it. So what have you got?
Can I steal him to get his fingerprints, please?
Well, I guess so. He's about to plead to no proof of insurance, I think, but I guess you're supposed to do it anyway, so go ahead. It's a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail, so it requires that you be fingerprinted.
Sorry, Judge.
No need to apologize. Thanks for your help.
Yes, all 3 of those that have presented proof and I've reviewed it. The prosecutor, I talked to Gary, is willing to drop it to no proof of insurance.
All right, let's start with Isaac Williams. Mr. Williams, you acknowledge that on that date, February 24th, you didn't have proper slip in your car?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you get the extra blessing of a dismissal of no plate from Constantine. Saves you $120.
Yeah, thank you. You.
Fine and cost is $150. Can you pay that today or do you need time to pay it?
I can pay that today.
Very good. All right, then you won't have to make another trip down here and mess around with it. Same thing. Court officer's gonna take you out, you're gonna pay the fine. And you're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
This does not show as a moving violation, so it shouldn't affect your driving privileges. Very good. All right, Chase Deli. All right, Mr. Deli, same deal. You got insurance now. Apparently you paid your grandma's insurance and then paid yours,
Well,
but
we had joint insurances, my fiance does, and I didn't know we switched. I just been kind of paying other things and doing other things and looking for work. I knew we didn't have car insurance, so I paid it. The original
But on this day, February 21st, it wasn't in effect in that
Yeah,
car.
it wasn't her. We switched from State Farm to Progressive apparently,
All right.
and then we missed our window to revamp our insurance or whatever it's called. Like,
And you've paid it now.
yep, it's all caught up to date.
Same thing, fine, it costs $150. Can you pay it now or you need
I
to,
just need a little bit of time.
I'll give you 30 days.
Yeah.
Due April 18th. They don't show that you owe me anything else, so that's good. What if you could stop coming to see me for a while?
I plan on it. I really do.
Nobody plans on it. So I don't mind if I don't see you for a while. All right, $150 to about 33 days from now.
All right.
You're good to go, sir. All right, thank you.
Wait for my next story, Your Honor, if you don't mind, I'm gonna
All right,
just get that.
thank you.
Yep, have a good one.
Thank you. Okay, that finishes our sort of herky-jerky morning. A couple of words of advice. Get insurance first, or you have to come in here and see me, and don't drive to court if your license is suspended. Even if you are a Lakers fan.